Good morning, folks. This morning we're up at Trust Ford in Mollusk. As you can see, it's a wee bit chilly, but what we're doing, we're up to have a wee look at the Ford Ranger. We're going to have a look around the pickup, take it for a drive and see how it performs. As you can see, we've got the special edition paint here, which is the nice frosted black, but it's freezing, so I'm going to get in, get the heated seat on, and we'll go for a wee drive. So we've just jumped into the Ranger. It's -3 outside, so there wasn't too much chat around the outside of the car. First things first, heated seat on, heated steering wheel on, heat up. So as you can see, it has a heated steering wheel and a heated seat, which we've just put on. This is the Wildtrak version. This would be the best selling model out of the range. You've the XLT, which is a fairly basic. You've double cab or single cab. XLT would be the basic one. Then jumps up to a Tremor, which has a nice bit of spec and is a bit cheaper than the Wildtrak, but the Wildtrak tends to be the one most people will go for. You've the Wildtrak X as well, and then there was a Platinum, I think, above that. But what we're doing, we're having a look at this one because it is the one we would sell the most of. Very well spec'd. We've driven these a few times, so we thought we would do a quick video on it and just go through some of the features. So, big screen in the middle here. There's a lot of technology. These are getting more like cars. You've really everything in here, you know, you would get in a nice car, actually, a premium car. Nice leather finish. Everything's well finished. The seats are nice. The Wildtrak seats are a bit more sporty, but really where these excel from where they used to be is the technology in them. Right now, sitting here, it doesn't really feel like I'm sitting in something just as big, but these Rangers are massive. You know, they're big pickup. It's a commercial vehicle for now anyway, but we'll come back to that. So a lot of these will be used for business. A lot of people do get them for sort of company cars, and they don't really need them as a commercial sort of vehicle because there's sort of tax benefits to it. But again, I say we'll touch on that at the end of the video. So having a wee look around, I say everything's well finished. This is one of the more premium models, so very comfortable. What we're going to do is take it for a drive. I already know these drive well. This is the 205 horsepower 2-litre engine. You can also go for the 3-litre V6, which does give you a fair bit, well, it gives you a bit more power, but there's a bit more torque and things. Now, a lot of people will say 2-litre is too small an engine for something this size, but actually when you drive it, it's fine. I find more on the motorway, if you were, you know, sitting at 70 or 80 and you want to punch it up to 100, 110, that's maybe where it struggles, but I'm only joking, by the way. But no, really it's only if you floor it, that's where you would notice maybe it lacks a wee bit of power, but for general driving, actually, it's absolutely fine. The previous, in fact, couple of previous models, the old 3.2 engine, although it was a bigger engine, it was less powerful, it wasn't as fast, and it definitely wasn't as refined. These ones now with the 10-speed auto are very, very smooth and a far better driving wagon than what the old one was. The old one was very thirsty as well, so this is definitely a bit more economical. So sorry, we're just waiting. There's another car getting reversed into the spot here. All the cars are covered in sort of snow and frost, as is this one. So we've certainly picked a day for it up in Mollusk here. Weather warnings for snow, but actually there's not that much snow. It's mainly frost. But the 4-wheel drive is certainly welcome. So just pulled out onto the main road. I can feel my heated seat get warmer, and the steering wheel, which is lovely, especially in the morning like this. These are standard features of the Wildtrak. As I say, this model really has everything that you would want. in a pickup or a car. But the driving, like they do drive, I love the Ranger, and actually at times I've wondered whether, would it be a car for me as well. Not that I need a pickup, but the odd time we are towing the trailer and delivering cars, so use the old Defender for that. But this is definitely more comfortable, nicer to drive and everything else. So it has crossed my mind. They're quite quiet as well, whereas the old 3.2 I found was a bit more agricultural. You sort of put your foot down in the 3.2 and there wasn't much lift in it. Say not that this is a rocket ship, but it certainly feels a bit nippier than what the old one was, if you can even call a pickup nippy. Comfort wise, definitely very comfortable. Seating position suits me very well. I can hear some warning things going off there. I think that's lane departure there. We're in a speed restricted zone as well, so you have the traffic sign recognition system. Obviously you have all your electrics, 4 electric windows, fairly standard these days. Just looking around the car, everything else. The screen is brilliant in them. You do have a lot of information on there when you're using the sat nav as well. It'll come up on the central screen and the one in front of the driver here as well. We find out of all the pickups, the Ranger's probably one of the most popular. Just good price point, it's a good driving thing. The likes of the Amarok and things, brilliant pickup as well. It's a wee bit more expensive, so it just depends. It depends what your budget is and maybe what you're using it for as well. We've also just ordered 4 or 5 Hiluxes there for a customer, so Hilux is a good option and it's quite competitive as well. But at the minute, those are really your main pickups you have to choose from in the market. Mitsubishi don't do the L200. Well, Mitsubishi aren't in the UK anymore. There's no Navara. You do have the Isuzu D-Max, although to be honest we've never actually done one. But the Ranger does remain one of the most popular pickups we would do. So just a wee bit about the outside of the Wildtrak. As you can see, the front's a wee bit more sporty and aggressive looking than what the likes of an XLT will be. If these nice new design lights and the light bars coming across, fog lights and things in there. This colour is actually agate black. Still frost on it here, as you can see. It is freezing up here. We've got the nice two-tone alloys. Side steps are all standard on these. You have nice black badging and things as well, which looks good. You have the roof rails and the sports bar. On the back here, we can spec these with different backs, so you can have it completely open. Probably, there's very few people will have it completely open. Just depends. I've done a pickup for a landscaper who threw stuff in and he kept it all open. Most will go for either the roller shutter. This can be a manual roller shutter, or you can go for an electric one. The electric one I think is just new with this model. The other option is you can go for a full height canopy with various options we can do with that, but most will get with windows in. Just have to remove the sports bar if you're putting the full canopy on, but it's no issue. Going for the full canopy, you'll have twice the load space as what you will with this. Okay, we had to make a cut in the video there because I was looking like a bit of an idiot trying to open the back. I thought it was locked, but actually it was frozen shut. Now I have got the tailgate open, but the shutter is completely frozen solid. So look, just a quick look in there. Obviously we have a bit of ice or that's not even ice. Sorry, someone's been doing a bit of building work there, I think, with this. But these can either be, as I say, manual, so you'll have a cord here and it'll be on a spring. It'll just shut back, or it can be electric. A lot of people will spec the electric ones now. Just opens electronically and closes again. See, these are a great option. I quite like the look of these with the roller shutter on. Just has more of a sort of pickup classic look to it. But if you do need more space, as I say, you've literally got a full height canopy there, which will come down. Obviously this will open just the same, but you'll have a window as well if you do just need to drop stuff in. Obviously tow bars and things, you can spec a tow bar on. In the back as well we can put the Rhino lining down, so it's like a sticky type floor, so it stops things sliding about. On the back, those are probably really the options you would go for. You can also brand these up as well. So any of these, obviously if you buy one, it's up to yourself, you can do whatever you want with it. Even on lease, so if you want to brand it for your business, that's no issue with it. Customers have done full wraps on them. Some just go for simple branding, really down to yourself. What we'll do, we'll jump back in here, so it's Baltic. So we've just arrived back at Truss Ford. Had a drive, had a look around. I love the Ranger, must say. If you're looking for a pickup, this is definitely a good option. One thing to bear in mind, most of you'll probably know, especially if you're used to purchasing commercial vehicles. But come April, the likes of this vehicle will not be classed as commercial. So the government earlier on this year did try to implement that. Well, they were going to implement it and then they backtracked. So basically at the minute, the Ranger is classified as a commercial vehicle. Any pickup that can carry 1 tonne in the back will be classed as commercial. Now, we have customers there that put these through their business. There are tax advantages, obviously. A commercial vehicle, you can get all your VAT back. You can offset the whole cost of it, and you're not getting hit with a big benefit in kind. So where that's going to change come April time, this will be classed as a car. Due to the value of it and the high CO2 levels, it'll go through as a company car, so you'll have your benefit in kind tax, your BIK tax, which will be horrendous, to be honest. So it's just not going to work if you're putting it through the proper channels as a company car. It's going to be very tricky, to justify one. The problem is there are businesses out there that need these for their business, and they are used as commercial vehicles. So it's quite unfair, I think, on them. It's going to hit them a bit harder. Now the rules around this: if you order the pickup before April, you're safe. It will be classified then as a commercial, even if you take delivery after April. We have seen a few customers try to get them now ordered and delivered before April, just so there's no worries over it. But you should be fine as long as you can prove it has been ordered. If it's ordered and there's a March delivery and it gets delayed to the end of April or May, you're absolutely fine. You will be fine. It'll be a commercial vehicle and will be treated like that for tax reasons. So look, if you need any advice on that, feel free to give me a call. Even if you're not purchasing or leasing, we're happy to advise you, on what you need to do or what not to do when it comes to these. But listen, with these, we can do these in HPs, with business PCPs, with business contract hires. Some of the funders may do a personal contract hire, but with it being commercial at the minute, some funders won't. But look, there's various finance options there, and we'll have some very competitive deals on them. We can spec them up however you like. So if you needed sign written, anything like that, we can assist with that too. But if you want more information, head over to the website carmercial-leasing.com, fill out one of our inquiry forms, and we'll give you a shout back.